Hello, my name is Kaleena Woodard, and this is my slideshow presentation for selection tools for grades K through 8th school libraries. During this slideshow presentation, I will go over what selection tools are and also give you a preview of some of the selection tools that I utilize in order to build my school library's collection. And I will also give you additional information that may be helpful to you. Along with this slideshow presentation, I do have an information sheet that you viewers can access by downloading it. What are selection tools? Selection tools are print and online resources that aid librarians in the process of deciding which materials should be added to a library's collection. These selection tools that may be in print or online resources may come from the publisher or the vendor. And the publisher and the vendor allow the librarians to order CDs, DVDs, print books, ebooks, and audio books to build the library's collection. These are the 4 selection tools that I use to build my school's library collection: Tidal Wave, School Library Journal, Lectorium, and Kirkus Review. These are the 4 selection tools that I will be discussing in this slideshow presentation. The first selection tool that I will discuss is Tidal Wave. Tidal Wave is a part of the Follow School Solutions Company. Tidal Wave does have catalogs in print, or the librarian can set up an account through the company in order to utilize Tidal Wave. Tidal Wave allows users to search for books by awards, local and national, curriculum standards, interests, bibliographies, authors, and national standards of each state. Each book description or product details tells the number of pages, the interest level, full text reviews from publishers, journals, reading level, reading system test points, and test codes such as AR, which is Accelerated Reader, through the Renaissance Company, and reading counts through Scholastic Publishing Company. The Lexile number, which is very helpful. It allows librarians to color code books based on the Lexile number that is given in this description. Curriculum library classification, common genres, and topic tags of a book. Now, topic tags are, for example, when an individual uploads a picture to Facebook. Facebook allows you to tag different people within that photo. Well, Tidal Wave does the same thing with books or other materials. So the material that you search may have a tag that says realistic fiction or horror or historical fiction. The book might deal with the civil rights movement or the Holocaust. So that's an example of common genres and topic tags of a book or other materials that either the book or the item mentioned has through Tidal Wave. Also, the book description or product detail description of each material within Tidal Wave are very similar to what Amazon does with their materials and what Barnes and Nobles does with their materials. So the next 3 slides will show you what I'm talking about as far as Tidal Wave, Amazon, and Barnes and Nobles. As far as book description or product details is concerned. This is the first example of the product detail for Tidal Wave. As you can see, it covers some of the things I talk about. The Lexal number, the AR specifics, also the reading count specifics. You have the interest level, the reading level, classification, the book is fiction, the description of how many pages in the book, ISBN number, the book is hardback, here's the publisher's name, and the date of publication, and a whole list of other information you might need as far as reviewing a book. The same thing goes for product details for Amazon. Age range, grade level, and Lexal score or measure, and paperback, how many pages. And the same thing goes for Barnes and Nobles. Barnes and Nobles is a little bit limited with the same aspects as the ISBN number, how many pages you have, the Lexal score, age range, and look at this. These are the tags of the book. As you can see, the book is based on social issues for kids or children, family life, historical fiction. So Amazon and Barnes and Nobles, as far as the product details of a book that is helpful to librarians, is the same as Tidal Wave. The next selection tool that I will be discussing is the School Library Journal. The School Library Journal was founded in 1954. The School Library Journal is a monthly magazine with articles and reviews for school librarians, media specialists, and public librarians who work with young people. The reviews are included for grades preschool to high school, both in fiction and nonfiction titles, as well as graphic novels, multimedia, and digital resources. Each book, based on grade level, is either reviewed by a staff member or a professional librarian who works either in the schools or the public libraries that deal with children or young adults. Each book has a small description based on what the book is about, what the book can be used for as far as your curriculum is concerned, the details of the book are also added to each book that's reviewed, such as the page number, whether it's an e-book or a printed book, or if the book is available in e-book format, the publisher, the year that the book is being published, the cost of the book, and the ISBN number, along with the interest level and grade level. So School Library Journal is an excellent resource. Next is Lectorium. I love Lectorium. Lectorium is very new to me. I have a large population of students who not only speak Spanish but also read Spanish. So any types of books that I need based on a curriculum that if I only have in English, I have to also order in Spanish. For example, my students went to see the movie Hidden Figures, and I had to purchase classroom sets for the students so they can compare the book to the movie. Not only did I have to order the books in English, I had to also order the books in Spanish. Lectorium, you can access it through a catalog, print, or online catalog when you go online freely to search for different types of books that have been translated from English to Spanish. Lectorium is noted as being one of the oldest and largest Spanish publishing companies in the United States. The main goal of the company is to offer schools and libraries the best selection of children's books in Spanish, including works originally written in Spanish as well as translations from other languages. And you could do an easy search or advanced search to find what books are you looking for that are in English and Spanish by ISBN number, grade level, the category, the author, keywords, books that are clearance, or books that are best sellers. So Lectorium is very new to me. It's a lifesaver. And if you're looking for books in Spanish, Lectorium will be the best selection tool for you to use. Kirkus Review. Kirkus Review is an American book review magazine founded in 1933 by Virginia Kirkus. Published on the 1st and 15th of each month, previews books prior to their publication. Kirkus reviews over 7,000 titles per year. Each review tells the reader the publication of the book, who published the book, the ISBN number, how many pages in the book, and when Kirkus reviewed and posts the review online about the book. Say, for example, Kirkus reviewed the book in 1963. I happen to search the title of the book. I see the reviews of the book, the reading level of the book, and also when the first review was actually published. It will say 1963. Kirkus will also put on the book review or the product details of the book when this review of this book was first uploaded, which may be in the 2000s, 2013, 14, 15, 16, or 17. Sometimes I use Kirkus Review and sometimes I don't. But if I'm looking for a classic book such as Animal Farm, I will go to Kirkus Review because they are very detailed about older books that still hold value based on what the teacher is using in their curriculum. This slide is just some additional information. I talked about Lexile numbers. If anybody's interested of how to Lexile your books, then that's a good site. That's part of Common Core as well, that all books should be Lexile, so students are able to read at their level. I have AR, which is Accelerated Reader, and Reading Counts. Those are the two tests that sometimes, depending on which school libraries have them, students take the test based on the book they read, and they get points for that book, and you kind of see and follow the student to see how they're doing as far as articulating what they have read. And also the last resource that I have, which is really good, is Resources for School Librarians. It's a directory. It's a list of selection tools for media specialists and school librarians to utilize when searching for materials for their library. Thank you so very much for taking out the time to preview my selection tools for grades K through 8th school libraries.